Good afternoon students. Chapter number 4, in that we have already studied up to 4.5. In this time we will start with the 4.5. Yes, we have finished up to 4.5. Now we will start with the properties of triangle. Okay. Now first thing is, what is triangle? So triangle is a polygon. You have to write along with me. Triangle is a polygon with 3 sides, 3 vertex. Okay. With 3 sides and vertices and 3 angles. Now for example, I'll show you one triangle. That's, you can say triangle A, B, C. Now please children, remember this thing, very important, that whenever you have these kind of thing, ABC or triangle, you have to draw with the scale and pencil. Now you have, suppose we'll talk about sides. So sides of these triangle is side AB, side BC and side CA. Okay. Now vertices, if I will talk about vertices, we have point A, point B, point C. And if I talk about angles, the angle is angle A, angle B, angle C. Now these angles you can write like this as well. Suppose angles are angle A, angle B, angle C. Now suppose I want to write this angle, I can write this angle like this also, or angle BAC, angle ABC and angle BCA. Okay. So this is how you must write sides, vertices and angle. You can pause this video and complete your work. Then we will move on to exercise 4.6. We will start with the question number 1 of 4.4. First is, draw a rough sketch of triangle ABC, mark point P in its interior and point Q in its exterior. Is the point A is its exterior point or interior? So for example, I am drawing this for you, question number 1. I am drawing triangle ABC. Now interior point means which is inside the triangle. So point P is called interior point, which is inside the triangle, and somewhere point Q is outside the triangle. That's why it is called exterior point. Okay. Now they are asking you that is the point A is interior or exterior. So point A is neither exterior nor interior. It is on the boundary. So you can write point A in triangle ABC is called vertex, which is neither its interior point nor its exterior point. It's on the boundary of It is on the triangle ABC. Okay. So, you have to write like this in your question. Now, we will move on to question number 2. You can pause the video and you can complete your diagrams neatly with the scale. Okay. Then we will move on to question number 2. Identify 3 triangles in the figure. Okay. So, I am drawing the figure for you in this now, they are telling you to identify 3 triangles in this figure. So, first triangle is this, second triangle you can say this, and third is whole. So, there are 3 triangles. So, I am writing on the board the answer on the board. So, first you draw this figure neatly, and then I will write down things which has been asked. Okay. Identify the 3 triangles in the figure. So, first I am writing 3 triangles. So, the 3 triangles are, first triangle is this, triangle ABD. Second triangle I am writing ADC, triangle ADC, and the third triangle is whole triangle, akho triangle. So, it is triangle ABC.
Question 2B. Write the names of 7 angles is in your homework that you have to write by yourself.
So, we have these 3 triangles. Now, we will move on to 3. Write the names of 6 line segment. So, 6 line segments are first line segment is this. So, line segment AB, then line segment BD, then line segment DC, then line segment CA, then line segment AD. You will tell teacher, આ તો 5 જ થઈ. One more line segment BC. Okay. So, last is line segment BC. So, here it comes the 6 line segments. આને પણ line segment જ કહેવાય, આખી છે, પેલી part છે. Okay. Now, last one. Which 2 triangles have the angle B? તો કયા 2 triangle ને angle B છે? તો પહેલો તો આ એક triangle આખો. So, triangle ABC, and last is next is triangle ABD. Triangle ABD, D has angle B. Triangle ABD and ABC has angle B. So, that's all in the question exercise 4.4. Now, we will move on to some geographical other figures, for example, quadrilaterals. Now, we will move on to another polygon known as quadrilateral. You can write down, pause the video and complete your work. Now, we will move on to the quadrilateral. The quadrilateral, first you write down what is quadrilateral. So quadrilateral is a polygon having 4 sides, 4 vertices and 4 angles. Okay, so you can write like this: quadrilateral is a polygon having 4 sides, 4 vertices and 4 angles. 4 angles and 2 diagonals. I am sorry, I have not mentioned it. 4 angles and 2 diagonals. Okay. So this is what quadrilateral. I am drawing a quadrilateral. I am showing you what are the sides and all that. So first you have to draw along with me. Suppose you have this quadrilateral PQRS. Okay. Now, first of all, if I am drawing a diagonal, you have to draw with the scale. Okay. So these are 2 diagonals. Now I will write down for you. First of all, we are talking about adjacent side. So what is adjacent side? Adjacent sides are the side of the quadrilateral having only one common vertex. So means the side of the quadrilateral which has one common vertex, okay, they are known as adjacent side. So if I will draw the adjacent side, these 2 are called adjacent side. So pairs of adjacent side. First of all, you write pairs of adjacent sides. So there are 4 pairs of adjacent sides. First pair is, see, અહીંયા તમે ધ્યાનથી જોશો તો આ એક common vertex છે PQ અને RS વચ્ચે. Sorry, PR અને RS. I am so sorry. PR અને RS વચ્ચે one common vertex છે R. તો એના લીધે આપણે એને કરશું first number PR. I am so sorry, I have done mistake. Will not write like this. Sorry. It will be PQRS. Okay, I am so sorry. This is a quadrilateral PQRS, and in PQ and QR we have one common vertex Q. So adjacent side means the line segment or a side which has one common vertex, and if I am writing here that PQ and QR is an adjacent side. PQ and QR. Second pair of adjacent side is QR and RS. એનો મતલબ છે કે QR અને RS માં કોમન છે એક વર્ટેક્સ R. So QR and RS, they are known as adjacent side. ફરીવાર બોલું છું, adjacent side માં એક વર્ટેક્સ કોમન હોય, એટલે કે એક પોઈન્ટ કોમન હોય. તો તમને અહીંયા જોવાશે અહીંયા Q કોમન છે, અહીંયા R કોમન છે. Now you go on to this RS and SP. So third number of pair is RS and SP having one vertex common which is S. Now last one is SP or PS on QP. So you can say fourth pair is PS and PQ. So PS and PQ. So this vertex is common. So here in the quadrilateral PQRS, you can write in quadrilateral you have to write like this: PQRS pairs of adjacent sides are this. Now we are talking about now pairs of opposite sides. Pairs of opposite sides. Now opposite sides means જેમાં કોઈ પણ વર્ટેક્સ કોમન ના હોય. હવે તમે જુઓ આ PS અને આ સામસામેની સાઇડ્સ કહેવાય. સો યુ કેન સે વન પેર ઇઝ PS, line segment PS and line segment QR, and another pair is PQ and RS. So another pair is PQ and RS. Okay, so these are the pairs of opposite side, opposite ni side, samsameni sides. Next is the pair of adjacent angles. Okay, so adjacent angles એ પણ 4 હશે. I will show you how. Adjacent angles પણ 4 છે. કેવી રીતે? જે બે એંગલ ની વચ્ચે એક કોમન લાઈન હોય, they are known as adjacent angles. જેમ જે બે લાઈન સેગમેન્ટની વચ્ચે એક કોમન વર્ટેક્સ હોય, એમ જે બે એંગલની વચ્ચે એક કોમન લાઈન સેગમેન્ટ હોય, they are known as adjacent angle. હવે તમે અહીંયા જુઓ બાજુના એંગલ, સામસામેના નહીં, બાજુના. તો એક આ એંગલ અને આ એંગલ બાજુનો એંગલ કહેવાય, બાજુનો એંગલ એટલે એડજસન્ટ એંગલ. તો કારણ કે એ બંને એક લાઇનથી જોડાયેલા છે, સો દેટ ઇઝ વાય એંગલ P એન્ડ એંગલ Q. ફર્સ્ટ પેર ઇઝ એંગલ P એન્ડ એંગલ Q. હવે સેકન્ડ પેર Q અને R, કારણ કે બંને સામસામે છે, બાજુમાં જોડાયેલા છે, તો એંગલ Q એન્ડ એંગલ R. ત્રીજી પેર છે R અને S, કારણ કે એક જ લાઇન સેગમેન્ટથી જોડાયેલા છે, તો એંગલ R એન્ડ એંગલ S. એન્ડ ફોર્થ પેર ઇઝ S એન્ડ P, સો એંગલ S એન્ડ એંગલ P. So these are 4 pairs of adjacent angle. There are 4 pairs of adjacent side, 4 pairs of adjacent angle, then 2 pairs of opposite sides. Please complete this much, then I will continue with the another 2 point which is important. Now we will move on to opposite angles. Okay, so pair of opposite angles are, in that only we have to write first pair of opposite angle is samsamena angles, so Q and S. So first is angle P and angle R, angle P, angle R, angle Q, angle S, angle Q and angle S. Now here you can see opposite angle means કોઈ પણ લાઇન સેગમેન્ટથી જોડાયેલા ના હોય. તો you will think teacher તો આ લાઇન સેગમેન્ટ નથી. Yes, but it is called diagonal, it is not called side. કોઈ પણ સાઇડથી જોડાયેલા ના હોય, they are known as opposite angles. So now we'll move on to last segment which is called diagonals. And the diagonals also have, it is only one pair of diagonals which is not pair, but we can say two diagonals are there, PR and QS. These are 2 diagonals. So that's all in this. These are called the parts of a quadrilateral. Okay, આ બધા શું કહેવાય? પાર્ટ્સ કહેવાય quadrilateral. Now we'll move on to exercise 4.5. Okay, exercise 4.5, question number 1. First is draw a rough sketch of quadrilateral PQRS, draw its diagonal and name them. Is the meeting point of the diagonal is in the interior or exterior of the quadrilateral? Now I am drawing a triangle, diagonal PQRS, something like this. You draw along with me. This is a diagonal PQRS. diagonals of a quadrilateral, which is like this, and if suppose the interior meeting point is called M. So the diagonals of quadrilateral PQRS is equal to PR, line segment PR and line segment QS. Okay, these are two diagonals of this quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral now we have to see the interior point or meeting point of this diagonal is meeting point of diagonals PR and QS is point M. You can see point M here, and that is in the interior of the, and that is in the interior of the quadrilateral. Okay, that's your answer for question number 1. એનો મતલબ છે કે બંને ડાયાગોનલનું મીટિંગ પોઈન્ટ એમ જે છે એ એની અંદર છે. હવે કેમ એવું કહેવું પડ્યું હું તમને સમજાવું. ઘણા ક્વોડ્રિલેટરલ્સ આ ટાઈપના હોય છે. આઈ વિલ શો યુ, યુ ડોન્ટ નીડ ટુ ડ્રો ઇટ. આ કરી નાખજો, પણ આ બાકીનું જે એક્સપ્લેનેશન પાર્ટ છે અહીંયા નીચેનો એ ના કરતા તમે. ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ હું એક ક્વોડ્રિલેટરલ, મને આ ક્વોડ્રિલેટર છે કે નહીં, is it a quadrilateral or not? Yes, it is a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides and 4 corners. But see the diagonals of this. One diagonal, suppose હું અહીંયા PQRS આવી રીતે ડ્રો કરું, સોરી PQRS આવી રીતે ડ્રો કરું, બરાબર. હવે તમે વિચાર કરો, એક ડાયાગોનલ તો આ છે અને બીજો ડાયાગોનલ છે આ છે. ક્યાંય મીટ થાય છે? It is not meeting anywhere. So this kind of things will happen. That time you have to say that the diagonals are not meeting each other. પણ અહીંયા એવું નથી. અહીંયા તમારો diagonals meet થાય છે, which is meeting at point M. So draw this neatly and complete your work. Now question number 2 of exercise 4.5. આ question number 2 પછી question number 3 આપણે નથી કરવાનો. Okay, so that's our last question. After that જે છે that we will do in the next session. Okay, so that's this is the last part of our session. Now here it is saying draw a rough sketch of quadrilateral KLMN. I'm drawing it for you here. You also draw. KLMN. This is a quadrilateral KLMN. Now you have to find the pair of opposite sides, 2 pairs of opposite angles, 2 pairs of adjacent angles and 2 pairs of adjacent sides. So first of all we will write answer A, 2 pairs of opposite sides. Now 2 pairs of opposite sides are, opposite એટલે જે કોઈ વર્ટેક્સ થી મળતી ના હોય એવી સાઇડ્સ, જેમાં કોઈ કોમન વર્ટેક્સ ના હોય એવી સાઇડ્સ. So here we have KLMN. So first side is KL and MN. MN. Second point LMKN. So LM and KN. So these are two pairs of opposite sides. Now we have to write two pairs of opposite angles. So two pairs of opposite angles. Now here first pair is, I am writing here, एक आ and एक आ. So angle K and angle M. Next is this and this. So second is angle L and angle M. Sorry, angle N. Okay, so that's your two pairs of opposite angles. Now we'll move on to two pairs of adjacent sides. Sorry, adjacent sides, yes. Two pairs of adjacent sides. You have to write only two pairs. So I am writing only two pairs. Actually we have four pairs, but આપણે અહીંયા બે જ લખવાની છે. So you will write only two. એક તો KL અને LM. So first is KL and LM, and second one is LM and MN. LM and MN. There are many more. MN and NK भी ચાલે, NK and KL પણ ચાલે, because there are four pairs of adjacent sides. Now two pairs of adjacent angles. In these two pairs of adjacent angles, you can take any two pair. For example, અહીંયા હું એક લખું છું, angle K and angle L, and બીજું લખી શકું angle M and angle N. Okay, these are the two pairs. See, અહીંયા છે ને adjacent angles એટલે આ બંને angles, પછી આ બંને angles, બાજુના angles. Okay, so draw this neatly and complete your work. So that's all for today's session. Okay, next જે છે બહુ જ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે સર્કલ્સ. ઓકે, એના માટે તમારી પાસે શું વસ્તુ હોવી જરૂરી છે હું તમને અત્યારથી કહી દઉં. જ્યારે પણ હવે નેક્સ્ટ સેશનમાં આપણે મેથ્સ ભણીએ એમાં તમારે સર્કલ્સ ભણવાનું છે, તો યુ મસ્ટ હેવ ધી કંપસ વિથ યુ. કંપસ મીન્સ રાઉન્ડર. ઓકે, રાઉન્ડર હોવું ખૂબ જ જરૂરી છે. સો પ્લીઝ કીપ રાઉન્ડર એન્ડ એની અંદર એક પેન્સિલ ભરાઈને રાખજો, so that we can draw a circle. Okay, and then we will study the different parts of the circle. Okay, that's all for today's session. Thank you so much.